Hi there runners, I am just going to introduce 3 different calf stretches for you today for post-run, even post-walk. To be honest, as two-legged creatures, our calves work really hard on our balance and stability. They work really all the time, every step we take, literally adjusting the angle between our leg and the ground that we're moving on. So particularly if you're going for a walk or a run somewhere nice and out in the trails or in the countryside, they'll be working that a little bit harder. Running particularly is all about standing on one leg at speed. We have no point in the running stride where both feet are on the ground at the same time. So again, the calves are working even harder on one-legged stability as we're running. So not only are they doing that, they're powering us forward on the run. They're kind of propelling us forward by extending the foot backwards as we run. And they also deal with quite a lot of shock absorption. Running is quite a high impact sport, we're hitting the ground quite hard all the time, and they're kind of first in line in terms of the muscles for kind of damping that vibration and that impact as it travels up our bodies. So a few good reasons there to stretch the calves, and now I'm going to demo you the 3 of my favourite calf stretches, which get into 3 different layers of muscle in the calves. First tip is to find yourself a wall to lean on. Now the first one is just this kind of classic straight leg back calf stretch. So that knee should be nice and straight in that back leg. And we're just holding this here for 10 or 15 seconds. Once you've got to the end of that, then all we need to do to get onto our second stretch is a tiny bend in that back knee. And you'll feel a little bit like the stretch is moving down the calf towards the ankle a little. So again, we're holding that for another 10 or 15 seconds. The third one is a little bit different, and this is why I'm breaking the rules and wearing outdoor shoes in the living room, is shifting the front foot back, and we want to curl the toes of that back foot right up the back of the heel in front, as far as you can get them up the back of the heel of that front shoe, and then bending both knees forwards a little bit. That normally for most people feels like a fairly intense and unusual stretch. That's because this one is getting into those stabilising muscles I was talking about, so the ones that work on balance and control, particularly if you're off-road on unstable surfaces. It's a really nice one to just hang out in for a while and make sure you get a full release on those legs. Other tips for calves are foam rolling, or using one of those rolling sticks or a tennis ball really to work up and down into those calf muscles, loosen them off, particularly at the end of a longer run or a training session where you feel like those calves have worked a little harder. So I hope you enjoy those 3 stretches. Give them a go after your next run, see how they feel. See if there's any different side to side as well. That can always tell us a little bit of a story about what our body and our legs are up to when we're running. And do let me know any questions in the comments. It's been lovely to speak to you all. I'll see you soon.